Hello, my lovelies. Hello, my beautiful, beautiful collective. Hello, I'm here to do a reading for you. It is a collective reading, and I'm here because I'm supposed to be. I'm sitting at this altar, having sufficiently had outdoor activity for the first time in a very long time, and I'm feeling good. So here I am, connected finally for the first time in 3 days, really. All right, collective, here it is. We are starting with these cards. You can consider this the pre-shuffle. We have someone who is, I feel, for some of you, you're going to be taking a leap. And when I say that, I mean backwards off the cliff. You're not going to do maybe any of the research you need to do, but you feel you're going with your gut and you just need to start the new cycle. So for some of you, you're going to jump right in. I feel with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, someone is not being practical with their passionate energy. I feel like someone's kind of been loosey-goosey with the passionate energy. So if that's the person that you're taking the leap with, be careful, but it could also be you. All right, they fell out. Let's go. See what we've got for you here, collective. Your energies, please. Thank you if you have clicked here and you are new. Welcome, and I hope you will stay. I do offer private readings. Please look for the yellow dot below, and you will see that I'm connected with Wizio. You can book me over there. Readings begin at $40. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Is it you? I guess we'll see. I'll call the signs out as I need to for the story's sake, or if I'm told to. Always got Charlie on deck. My angel. All right, here we go. Whew, all right then. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups. Okay, collective. We could be dealing with someone who's closing a cycle. Someone who is closing a cycle and has decided that they are going to communicate with you, or maybe you're the one that's closing the cycle and is going to communicate with another. I feel as though you are undecided as to whether you will be reaching out, but I feel like if you do reach out or they reach out to you, it's going to be very short and sweet communication. It's not going to be pages and pages of texts. I feel it's going to be, hey, kind of not feeling like I'm in balance right now. So if you can give me a little bit of time to tie up some loose ends. Yeah, I think that's kind of the call. Or the text or the email, whatever way it comes. I feel like somebody here is sacrificing. They're currently making sacrifices to end a cycle. And once the cycle has ended, or this chapter, not a cycle, because to me, cycles, you get out of them, you can repeat them, you get out of them, you can repeat them. You don't close the whole chapter without learning the karmic lessons, so you won't do it again. It's totally different, right? It's a different energy. And I feel like somebody is currently, your person, possibly collective, is making sacrifices right now. They are sacrificing self. Either it's self-sacrificing or they are sacrificing goods and material goods in some sort of something, situation, business, whatever it is. They're sacrificing things in the past so they can have a better future. This is what they see in the future. They know that if they come towards you, this is what they are going to get. They're going to get the 10 of Cups with you. So says the Emperor. This might be you. Yeah, you could be the Aries. You don't have to be Aries, but if you qualify as that Emperor, you are the one who's in control. You are the one who is in control of the empire. The kings and the queens report to you. You have many employees below you. If you are not below you, but that work with you in your corporation, and you might be their leader. You might be the person who's responsible for all of it, right? It all falls on you. The Emperor has a lot on their plate. That could be you, that could be your person. But I feel like either way that we do have somebody who's making sacrifices to close a book of part of their life. Yeah. We've got the King of Pentacles. Could be an energy of a person or just an energy, but we have the King of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So we could be talking to Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus for me. And I feel as though this 10 of Swords is telling me that there is a betrayal here. So collective, your person could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That could be your energy, the grounded energy here. Either way, I feel like that there is, that whoever this is to you, or even if this is to you, somebody was betrayed in a painful way. It was with words, something they found out. People were talking behind their back. There were people waiting to pounce and feed on them should they drop. Ugh, that's a really ugly feeling, Charlie. Should they drop? They had a lot of people feeding on them, feeding on their energy, literally feeding on them. I feel like someone was saying things that was pulling at them, would pull at their psyche and pull at their, womanhood or manhood. And this person, if this is a person, no, I feel it's an energy for the king. I feel like that's what the king is sacrificing. He's like, no, I'm not having this anymore. I cannot feel betrayed. And I feel like that's what the communication is going to be between you and your person, or your person and you. I think it's going to be, look, the cycle ended. Yeah, I just heard you were right. So for some of you who are my psychic friends, my psychic friend network, we do have a lot of them here, y'all. Our high vibing tribe includes a lot of psychics and people who know how to interpret energy into impression. Yeah, I feel as though, yeah, like Charlie says, you knew it. You told them, they knew it, or they told you and you knew it, and it happened the way they said. What? So, yeah, we have a match set. Yeah. And I feel like it is twin energy, y'all, because of this 10 between these two who are mirrors of each other, and they are mirroring each other. I feel that you both went through the same type of situation. Both of you were betrayed, not by one another, but by with whatever you didn't see was going on behind your backs. Right? For you, it might have been somebody was bleeding you of money. For them, it was like someone was sacrificing me and I didn't know it. Yeah. So this feels like you both had this painful end. And if you haven't seen the new moon reading, it comes up like this in that reading. Only it's Emperor, Empress in the world. It feels like mirrored energy. You both went through it because you had to. This could be twin energy, absolutely, if that is your doctrine. And if it is not, they could be just someone you feel really a good tug and pull toward, right? This is a tug toward this person that you've never had a tug toward anyone else like that in this life. So that's because this person is your exact, like they could be the opposite, but the same of you. Yeah. We've got the Lovers in reverse. This king is unsure of your feelings. Feels he may get no justice, or maybe he did. Oh, okay. The person that the king was with before the sacrifice was someone who could have been a Gemini, doesn't have to be, could have been a Libra, but that is the chapter that is closed. This king thought that this person was the soulmate, and he was wrong. This person wasn't even in love with him. No. This person was in it for convenience. Pentacles. Because the king in his own right brings a lot, adds a lot to a relationship, right? He is the king with the Midas touch. He doesn't even really have to reach out for business. Business finds him. He is the person who is financially stable. He could be an accountant or an actuary if he were in a corporation, but I feel like this person owns a business. And if they don't own a business, they're business minded. Now, I feel like this person felt like they got no justice because they had to close the chapter. They had to make all the sacrifices and they still got stabbed in the back. Oof. Wow. No more waiting. Done waiting. That's it. We gotta go. The Queen feels something coming, right? We've been talking about this, right? If you're Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Capricorn to me, we've been feeling something charging at us, right? If you are in that energy, right? We've been feeling something charging at us. And I feel as though you don't even have to be in that earth energy. That could just be you sitting there feeling this energy coming toward you. For some of you, who's coming toward you is a Cancer. And because this is a general reading for the collective, all signs, y'all, these two king and queens could be anybody. Yeah. As long as you see them as your mirror or your person who you feel more connected to than any other. They also throw you off balance though. Gotta go. Yeah, it's already having made the decision quite some time ago. So I know that for the feminines, probably you're the one who's made the decision quite some time ago that you're willing to take a hit in pentacles. You're willing to take risks, like the Three of Wands in reverse. You're willing to move if you need to. Someone who's living at a distance wants justice here. So I think it's you and the king that are living at a distance from one another. But I think you made the decision. You decided on the king long ago. Yeah. I feel like for some of you, it might be about 3 weeks before this comes up or starts to materialize. Wands are weeks for me. Of course, we have between 3 and 8 weeks possibly. But I don't think that this person's going to make communication until the chapter closes. So, divorce takes time. Four of Swords. Healing. Not talking to anyone. This person hermited and tried to heal themselves because they were sure. The king thought he was 100% sure about this connection, and he was wrong. Yeah. But, some of us let go of our soulmates for sure. We're unsure, and we let go, or we don't recognize that as a doctrine at all. Not until later, when we have a better learning, and when we know better, we do better, right? Maya Angelou. So we have the Four of Swords here, and somebody is into healing. Wow. Because they're planning on starting something new here. I feel like the Ace of Cups here tells me that this person, the king, I feel feels as though they will not have justice with you and that you are no longer in love with them. But they're going to try anyway, and that's the heart of this king. He believes in the balance between finding the perfect person for him, who he thought was here. But understand, this Lover's card, their faces are covered. You don't know. We have so many soulmates in this lifetime. You just don't know, right? It could start out as an easy relationship. Some people are married to their soulmates forever. Yeah. Until this life ends, for sure. But in this case, something went down. We don't know what. We won't clarify into it, but it feels like something went wrong. This king made a decision not really knowing. So this might make difference before and after the awakening. So seeing things with a different eye, right? Yeah, this king sees you as the one who is highly intelligent, very well spoken, the person who can speak for themselves. They also don't know how to handle you, but they want to try. So we've got the Eight of Swords here, and we've got one sword, which is 9. I feel like there is going to be a lot of communication, a lot of ground covered. I feel like there's been conversations for years is what I feel. It's almost like a dance of energy we have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Swords. I feel that the Queen of Swords doesn't see this energy coming. I feel like in healing, that's when the King realizes he has a soulmate, and it's not this person, it's this person. So for some of you, you could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or have that in your chart. You don't have to, of course. The Queen is an energy, the energy of speaking her mind. She will speak her mind. You will get the point. And yeah, she can take care of herself. When she's in the upright, she's just, you know, really well-spoken and very pointed and poignant and knows how to use her words. And she will. I think there's regrets on both sides. That's what it feels like. I feel like the Queen is going to speak of regrets. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles. But also, we have one masculine, two feminines. For some of you, there is a choice to make here. For some of you could have been married to the Queen of Swords, but now there's been a divorce. Yeah. Or became Queen of Swords when she is the divorcee, right? For me, that she is. So I feel like you're looking for this match. That's the person that you're calling. Let's, or texting or making communication with. I don't often see the Eight of Wands. I have lately, but I don't often see the Eight of Wands. So when I do see it, I want to know what's going to be said here. So for some of you, you are going to get some communication. You might be anywhere between 3 and 8 weeks, it looks like. That's what I feel. A couple of you, or a few of you, could be 6 months before you see any sort of emotion out of this situation. It might just begin with passion or conversation. But here we go. Let's see, the Eight of Wands. What will be said here? What's the conversation about? I don't even know how that happens all the time, but it just happened in an extended I did. So pretty often apparently. So we've got communication. I love you. I have a full damn cup of emotion here, and I need to know if you're going to take this opportunity or not, because I've closed the other chapter and I'm about to move forward. It was terrible. What say you, Queen? Yeah, I am your actual match. This person is acknowledging that you're the soulmate that they knew that they should have had all along. This person's been carrying deep love for you, I believe. Deep love for you, but they've been trying to distract their mind by working a lot, which has made them financially well off or stable. This is the person that's been holding secrets. This person, if there has been any communication at all, and sometimes I do feel that when a Seven of Swords comes up next to, a king, especially if, we see it twice in the reading here, I feel like the king has been deceiving or lying. And I feel like the king is about to come clean about how he feels. He hasn't told you how he feels. You know how he feels. You probably do, or have a suspect or an intuition that you know. And I feel like your intuition, dear Queen, is going to be confirmed soon. I'm really attracted to you. Very passionate about the situation. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Wow. Had a divorce. Yeah. There has been a divorce. Yeah. So I feel like this king wants to talk. He's going to present as very logical to you. Very logical to a point where it's almost unfeeling. So be aware that there's a lot of passion under the surface, but this king only comes in to win, right? The kings need to. They don't have time for the back and forth and all the crap that goes along with it. They have to make sure that when they execute, they win. It's got to be one and done. So this king is coming in because he knows that he has waited too long, 7, and he's holding one sword, that's 8. So he knows he's waited too long. He's been in a self-imposed prison and he gets it. I feel as though you might even have a choice between two masculines, one that could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and one that could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I feel like what this king is going to say in a very head over heart way is that he's very passionate about you. Yeah, and that's what he hasn't told you. And that he loves you. He has a depth of emotion for you. He may not call it love, but he has a depth of emotion that's been growing for a very long time. Because I feel, dear Queen, that one of you dropped the seeds of intention for another. And I think you both dropped them for each other. What I mean by that is, I feel like for whatever reason, you may know this person, you've spent extended time with them, they might be part of your love tribe, they might be someone who is a friend of the family, someone that you've grown up with, someone that you've grown with in some particular situation. I feel like that the king sees growth in passion and love and is going to be honest with you. Yeah. And I think there's been a lot of regret for the time that's been lost here, because this person knows that you are their person now. And I think they're a little bit regretful about the times that you haven't spent together. But even though they know that, you know, it's done, there's still love here. Even though they have regrets of the way this went down. If this is the divorcee, this person's divorced, and it took it so long for it to happen because they were up in their head. Once they got the clarity that they needed, they decided it was time to come forward. And I feel like for some of you, you're going to get some sort of communication, and it's going to be good. Sure is. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for clicking here. If you are interested in having a private reading, please look down below for the yellow dot. And that will be a link to Wizio where you can book me. My readings begin at $40. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for your support and clicking here. I'm going to go. Bye-bye.